Sports Illustrated relives the 5 most captivating Premier League games of the 2024-25 season, a year packed with drama, surprise upsets, and nail-biting finishes. This season will be remembered for its intense competition and unexpected twists.
The Premier League is over, but the season is not one to be quickly forgotten. Liverpool are champions once again, joined by Arsenal, Manchester City, Chelsea, Newcastle United and Tottenham Hotspur in the Champions League next season.
Much will be remembered this year, including Newcastle, Spurs and Crystal Palace ending trophy droughts through other means, but this was one of the most exciting Premier League seasons in recent history. Uncertainty among title challengers coming in, a tightly contested race for European qualification and a historic institution struggling in ways never seen before.
One for the history books, and one that had exciting games almost every weekend.
Not often do you see a team down 2 goals on the verge of stoppage time rescue a point. Rarely do you see a team steal all 3 points. Yet, that's exactly what Andoni Iraola's Bournemouth did on just the 3rd matchday of the season to Sean Dyche's Everton.
After a goalless first half, Michael Keane and Dominic Calvert-Lewin put Everton ahead by 2 goals in 7 minutes. Bournemouth had their chances, but couldn't find the back of the net until Antoine Semenyo scored in the 87th minute. They say a 2-goal lead is the worst in sports, and this game is just another example in that case study.
After Semenyo scored, the Cherries were reinvigorated and pushed on. Lewis Cook scored the equalizer in the 92nd minute. Most teams would be happy with the point rescued, but not Iraola's team. Deep into the final minute added on, Luis Sinisterra rose and met a ball at the back post from Justin Kluivert. He beat Jordan Pickford and completed the turnaround.
A tone setter for the season.
If Everton vs Bournemouth set the tone for last-minute winners and excitement, Manchester City's draw with Arsenal defined the unpredictable road fans would travel on over 38 games.
As Erling Haaland does for fun, the Norwegian striker opened the scoring less than 10 minutes in. Savinho cut open Arsenal's stout defense, and it felt like it'd be the same old song and dance. Then, calamity struck.
A 16th-minute corner attempt was halted for a coming together between Thomas Partey and Rodri off the ball. While the Ghanaian came out unscathed, Rodri tore his ACL. The Ballon d'Or winner, out for the foreseeable future. A twist no one expected that had massive ramifications for Man City's campaign.
As the citizens' spirits dropped, Ricardo Calafiori got Arsenal back level. On the verge of halftime, Arsenal showed their set-piece dominance with Gabriel leaving Kyle Walker in the dust before blasting home the go-ahead goal. The twists and turns weren't done there.
Leandro Trossard got himself sent off before the whistle as fans questioned the nature of a second yellow card. Was it for kicking the ball away, for a foul on Bernardo Silva? Either way, the Gunners had to regroup and prepare to defend for their lives. And that they did, for about 52 minutes. A short corner routine in the 97th minute, some pinball in the box and John Stones rescue the point as Man City fans celebrated.
From Rodri's injury, Arsenal's inability to get over the line and their poor disciplinary record early on, this game was a summation of the campaign in more ways than one.
When these 2 London clubs meet, expect an exciting showcase.
Early on, Dominic Solanke scored against his former club. Brennan Johnson jumped on a ball lost by a slipping Marc Cucurella before firing in a cross to Solanke 5 minutes in. They doubled their lead in just as many minutes in an eerily similar moment. Cucurella slipped again, Johnson recovered, the ball made its way to Dejan Kulusevski and Robert Esse with Tilden Shea was beaten at his near post.
6 minutes later, Jadon Sancho started the comeback. Carrying the ball well from the left flank, Sancho cut in onto his right foot to beat Fraser Forster. Spurs kept the lead until the 61st minute when Cole Palmer made no mistake from the penalty spot.
Enzo Fernandez completed the turnaround in the 73rd minute with a left-footed strike. Homer added a fourth with another penalty before Heung-min Son scored a consolation in stoppage time, but there wasn't enough time left to right their wrongs.
Neutral fans might just focus on the traditional top six sides in the Premier League, but Liverpool and Newcastle's battles this season could be considered one of the best.
Alexander Isak scored a screamer for the home team 35 minutes, and as the Swedish striker continued to build on a strong season. The power he generated was remarkable, firing the ball into the top right corner.
Liverpool got back on level terms in the second half through Curtis Jones latching onto a ball from Mohamed Salah. Anthony Gordon got Newcastle back in front in the 62nd minute. Eddie Howe's side, with the backing of fans at St. James Park, looked to push on, but at this point of the season, it was impossible to keep Salah quiet. The Egyptian scored in the 68th and 83rd minutes to put the Reds in front. His second goal, scored after a spinning touch, had fans talking of a Ballon d'Or level campaign.
A 90th minute set piece from Newcastle got the Magpies even on the night. Queven Kelleher, filling in for the injured Alisson, tried to clear Bruno Gamara Pound's ball in. He ended up leaving it thinking the ball would go out. Fabian Schär specified Currenciar came sliding in and improbably put the ball back on target. Sliding across the face of goal, the ball crept in just before hitting the far post.
Everton vs Liverpool. The final Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. One side, already highlighted as closer to relegation than a trophy, and another pushing for glory on all fronts in a season with lower expectations.
The energy in the air was palpable, as with any derby day. Beto got things started from a clever free kick to beat Alisson. How would Liverpool respond? 4 minutes later, Alexis Mac Allister rose tall to equalize at the other end. Honours remained even until Salah scored from a rebound. Home fans silenced, away end raucous. Liverpool on their way to a crucial 3 points.
Then, James Tarkowski happened.
The ball reverberated the back of the net. The roars around the ground celebrating the goal were only eclipsed by those that came after a lengthy VAR check.
Those sounds and moments are what define the magic of the Premier League.